Hey there! Have you ever felt like life is just one big, chaotic juggling act? Like you're clutching at straws, desperately trying to control every little thing, only for it all to blow up in your face like a confetti cannon of stress? Yeah, I've been there. And if that's you, stick around because today, we're diving into a game-changing idea. Finding freedom by surrendering control of the future. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this one. Let's start with the problem. We've all been sold this lie, the idea that we can control everything. Your career, relationships, the weather for your wedding day. Spoiler, you can't. It's called April showers for a reason. And yet here we are frantically planning and predicting like life is a game of chess, and we're Magnus Carlsen. But here's the thing, trying to control the future isn't just exhausting, it's impossible. And when things don't go to plan, which they inevitably won't, we're left feeling defeated, anxious, and wondering if we've got it all wrong. Sound familiar? Here's a wild thought. What if the key to a happier, freer life isn't about clinging tighter to control, but letting go? Oh, and before we dive into the juicy stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Your future self will thank you, and so will I. Alright, let's talk about surrendering control, with examples, humor, and maybe a little wisdom. Let's start with a story. Picture this, you've planned the perfect beach vacation. Flights booked, itinerary set, and you've even Googled best angles for Instagram-worthy sunsets. But when you arrive, it's raining. Now you're sitting in your hotel room, furious at the clouds, wishing you could rewind and pick a different week. Here's the kicker, the rain was never in your control. But your reaction to it? That's always in your control. This is what psychologists call the illusion of control. It's when we overestimate our ability to manage outcomes. And honestly, it's kind of like trying to herd cats, futile and a little ridiculous. So what do? Well, we shift our focus from trying to control outcomes to controlling our mindset. And that brings us to surrendering control doesn't mean giving up. It's not about throwing your hands in the air and saying, whatever happens, happens. Although, sometimes, that's not a bad motto. Surrendering is about accepting that you can't predict or control everything. And that's okay. Take Michael Jordan. Did he control every shot he ever made? Nope. But he focused on what he could control. His preparation, his mindset, and his effort. The rest? He left it to the game. Let's break it down. Surrendering control looks like setting goals but staying flexible. Making plans but embracing the unexpected. Trusting that even when things go sideways, you can handle it. Alright, now you're probably thinking, this all sounds great in theory, but how do I actually do it? Don't worry, I've got you. 1. Focus on the present. Ask yourself, what can I do right now? It's impossible to control the future, but you can control this moment. And honestly, the present is underrated. 2. Practice gratitude. When you're too busy worrying about tomorrow, you miss what's great about today. So start small. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. 3. Laugh more. Seriously, laughter is like WD-40 for a stressed out mind. Find humor in the chaos. Life's a mess, but it's a funny mess. 4. Embrace the unexpected. Let's be real. Sometimes the best moments in life are the ones you never saw coming. Like that impromptu road trip that turned into your favorite memory, or the job you stumbled into that became your dream career. Start seeing the unexpected as an opportunity, not a threat. 5. Create a letting go ritual. Write down your worries or the things you're trying to control on a piece of paper, and write down all the reasons why trying to control them is futile. It's a symbolic way to say, I'm done carrying this. Bonus points if you do it dramatically. Quick pause. If any of this is resonating with you, smash that like button and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread the freedom of letting go. Let me give you a couple of real-life examples of what letting go looks like in action. First, meet Sarah. Sarah used to plan every detail of her life down to the minute. But when she got laid off unexpectedly, she had no choice but to adapt. Instead of spiraling, she decided to pursue a passion she'd been putting off for years: baking. Fast forward, and she now owns a thriving bakery. The lesson? Sometimes life's detours lead to exactly where you need to be. Or take my friend Jake. He spent years obsessing over finding the one. Every date felt like an audition for marriage. But when he finally let go of the pressure and just enjoyed getting to know people, he met someone amazing. Go figure, right? Here's the takeaway. Surrendering control isn't about losing power. It's about gaining peace. It's realizing that the future doesn't need your micromanagement. And when you let go, you make room for something better. Freedom, joy, and maybe even a little magic. So, the next time life throws you a curveball, take a deep breath, laugh at the absurdity, and remind yourself, You've got this. Not because you've planned every detail, but because you're resilient, adaptable, and stronger than you know. If this video inspired you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's keep this conversation going in the comments. What's one thing you're ready to let go of? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and remember, the future might be uncertain, but your ability to navigate it? That's rock solid. See you next time.